Well, hi there. Welcome to week 2 of quarantine. It is Monday, March 23rd, and today, it's now the evening actually, because I just came up with this vlog idea right now. I think I'm gonna spend my evening cleaning the house. So I just wanted to show you guys some ways that I'm preoccupying my time now that I don't have a job. I'm not going to be back to work for a while, and I know a lot of people who are in the same boat. So I figure that I should make the most of it and come up with a really concrete schedule in terms of what I want to accomplish in the next, month or 2 months, however much time I have here, because I can only rest for so long before I start to go crazy. And I don't want to just fall into a bunch of bad habits during this time. I want to progress as a person, and whether that means creating a bunch of cool stuff or focusing on my health and fitness or mental health, meditating, or just getting projects done around the house. Maybe all of those things, I don't know. But yeah, I want to come up with a really concrete schedule, and I just want to take you guys along that journey of finding that, because I know a lot of people right now are in some pretty uncertain times, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the feeling of not knowing what to be doing. And there's only so many Netflix shows that you can watch before it just all becomes the same. So yeah, right now I am gonna go get my vacuum and I'm gonna clean the house, and then we'll see what the rest of this night has in store. But that's the next thing. Oh, and I'm drinking wine because good morning. It is Tuesday, March 24th. I'm still bored. My skin is still freaking out. It does not like the quarantine. I'm gonna do a workout. I was gonna film a little bit of it, but I'm having a hard time finding an attachment to our tripod, so I don't know if I can film it or not. But I wasn't gonna film the whole thing either because it is from an ebook. It's from Sarah's Day ebook. I got it a long time ago, and it's a really nice ebook. I highly recommend it. I know that it's, a big chunk of change to be spending money on right now. Most people don't really have that kind of money. I'm not spending money on anything really right now. So I got it over a year ago, and yeah, there's a lot of good little workouts in there. But here's my mat. I'm gonna work out. And yeah, just trying to get into a routine. It's around 10:30, 11 right now. Trying to get my workouts done in the mornings, because the days that I do that, I just feel a little bit better. And what else is there to do? If I wait all day, chances are I won't do it. Tyler found the attachment that I was looking for. Yay! All right, so I can use the tripod now. Oh, hi. What are you doing? I'm done. I didn't film any of that workout because kind of needed my phone to play music and also do the Tabata app. So it was pretty killer. Yeah, definitely recommend Sarah Day's ebook. Can't even talk right now. Okay. Now it's time for breakfast and a shower. After I stretch first, then breakfast and a shower. All right, I am here in the car with Coda because he needed his annual vet checkup. It wasn't really something that my vet felt comfortable with postponing for him, especially since I'm still walking him outside and stuff. I want to make sure he's up to date on his shots. So the way that they're doing it is they're going to come out and pick him up in the carrier, and then I can either wait here or I can come back, but I'll probably just wait here and just watch videos on my phone until they're done, because I don't think it'll be too long, and I don't want him to be alone in the vet for very long. So that is pretty much all I have planned for the day. I got all dressed up, you can't really tell, but I'm in like a little snakeskin skirt thing and a black crop top just to drop my dog off at the vet, because that's some big plans at the moment. Yeah. Now I sit here and wait for my little pup. I feel bad. I always feel bad taking him to the vet because he always gets a little anxious, but the carrier helps him a lot. He feels a lot calmer in that, so. All right. I'm gonna watch videos of some sort. I don't know what, but gotta do something to pass the time. Can't go anywhere. Gotta stay in the car. Guess who's a healthy boy? Yeah. Vet said he's perfectly healthy. He's a good boy. All right, time to go home. Cooked up some tofu veggie stir fry. I feel like I'm getting better at it too. So nice little easy lunch / dinner time. I mean, it's like 5 p.m. right now, so I'm having a glass of wine. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this. Hey everybody. It is Wednesday, March 25th, I believe. Day 3 of week 2 of quarantine. Not really like official quarantine because I'm sick, just like Los Angeles, everything's shut down. I don't have a job quarantine. And I'm currently on a walk. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of windy. All right, it's super windy up here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me, but I'm just taking Coda on a walk through the neighborhood, and it's pretty nice out. It's a little windy, but it's super sunny. And this is my view right now. Pretty amazing. So pretty grateful that I have a big sprawling area that I can walk around in and not really encounter too many people. Very grateful for that, because a lot of the hiking trails are closing here in LA, and it's kind of hard to know which ones are like officially closed versus which ones are still open to the public. So kind of walking in my neighborhood is like hiking anyway, so I'm very lucky for that. I don't think I would do well living in a really populated city. I mean, I live in a city, but you know, somewhere like New York. Okay, I'm sure you can't hear me because of this wind, so I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I am back home. That was about an hour walk with this little guy, and it was nice, a good little workout. I'll probably do a little bit of yoga as well tonight, just because I have the time. Right now, it's about, is it 4? I'm gonna guess it's like 4:30. Oh, it's 4:45. And I have some chicken cooking in a crock pot here on the counter. That's something that we do each week anyway, is just slow cook some chicken and shred it up. Let me set you guys up while I shred some of this chicken. Let's see, where can I put you? One thing that I've been really happy and grateful for, I guess you could say, like, it's kind of important to try to find the things that you're grateful for during this time because it's so hard, and not having a job, worrying about bills, worrying about all sorts of stuff. It's a scary time for everyone, pretty much everyone. One thing that I've been grateful for in this time is having the time to do things that I normally feel like I don't have the time to do, like cooking. Cooking has always been one of those things that I've kind of dreaded when I was like busy, like working a 60-hour work week. I would come home from work and like the last thing I want to do would be have to like, you know, sit in rush hour traffic. You finally get home from work and you have to like slave over the stove to make dinner when you're so hungry and you haven't really eaten that much that day. Like that was never something I liked doing, and it kind of resulted in me ordering takeout a lot, which not only isn't healthy, but it's just not good for your wallet. And that was something I was always super focused on, like trying to change in terms of my habits, was just ordering less takeout and really cooking more and trying to meal prep more. And I was starting to meal prep more in the last month before this, like in February and the beginning of March. I was really starting to do well at meal prepping. I wasn't perfect about it, but I was getting a lot better. And now I have all the time in the world to cook. It's just kind of opened up a whole new world to me in terms of like discovering not only like what I'm capable of, but like making new recipes and really like learning to appreciate the food I can make at home. And even if there's a day where it's like, oh, but I'd rather have this thing, I'm craving like this type of food that this restaurant just makes it so much better. Well, tough shit. Like either make it with the food that you have because you can't go to the grocery store right now, or fucking make the food that you have because these vegetables are going to go bad and they need to get made. Like you can't afford to waste food right now. It's just really open, you know, I don't want to say open my eyes because it was something I always knew I could do, but I feel like it's just something that I've taken for granted living in the country that I live in and, you know, living in these times. And it's something I've always intellectually like understood, like, yeah, don't waste food and like be grateful for what you have and like don't take restaurants and things like that for granted and don't depend on those things so heavily. But like, it's one thing to intellectually understand that and another to like put it into practice. But in the meantime, I've been really grateful to have the time to cook more, have the time to clean more, do more projects around the house, and just feel like I'm coming back to a simpler way of living, a less fast-paced way of living. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am an extrovert. I am an extrovert to the max. So I miss all of my friends. I miss going out to bars. I miss all the workout classes I was doing before this. I miss my coworkers. I miss working. I'm a workaholic. I miss a lot of things, and I can't wait till things start to normalize again. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason. That's not to say like if you out there are struggling, like you deserve it. That's not what I mean at all. I just, for me, that phrase works for me. My boyfriend hates it. It doesn't work for him, but that works for me. Like everything happens for a reason. So I think that there's something to be learned from this whole experience. And one of those things is that I can cook sort of okay, sort of well, and I'm more capable than I thought I was. Stop it. This little dog is scavenging for chicken right now. Okay, I'm gonna check in with you guys later. This is what we made for dinner on Wednesday night. Gluten-free veggie pizza. So some roasted zucchini, that's the leftover zucchini. No cheese because we don't have mozzarella, and I don't like cheese anyway, so this is a good meal to me, not to Tyler, but he'll eat it. And Kodo wishes he could eat it. Hey everyone, it is Thursday, March 26th, and I'm feeling just kind of down today. I don't know. It's starting to get to me, this quarantine thing. I'm very much an extrovert. So, some days are easier than others, and I can be positive and in good spirits. And today just feels like a blah day. Like I don't want to do anything that I have planned. I started an online course yesterday. I'm pretty sure I talked about that. I'm not sure if I did, actually. I started an online course. I found some websites that offer free Ivy League classes, which is really cool. There's like classes from Harvard, Princeton, Stanford, Dartmouth, UPenn, all these really amazing universities. And there's a whole variety of classes on these two websites, which I'll put in the description down below, just in case you're interested and bored and need something to do. Tyler's in the back of my video dancing. I can put those in the description bar down below, and you can check it out if you need something to do during this time, and you know your line of work, maybe you can't get a job like me. Might be nice to learn a new skill. So I'm taking an introduction to environmental science course. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like something that was calling to me. So I am taking that, and we'll see how that goes. I got through like the introduction part yesterday. So, but yeah, I'm just feeling a real lack of motivation today. My goal is to go do some hill sprints outside, which is going to suck, but I don't think I have like the energy to go for like a long run. So I figured I'll just do some sprints up the massive hill that I live on. Probably not going to film the hill sprints, but maybe you'll see a clip of me during or after them. I don't know. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to force myself to. Okay. Bye. All right. I did it. I told myself I was going to do 5 sprints, and that's what I did. I considered stopping after 3 because I was dead, but I was like, no, it's only 5. You can do it. So that's what I did. I think it was a pretty good workout. I think I should probably force myself to do that once a week and like add another sprint each time. So the next time, try to do 6 hill sprints. I jogged about a quarter mile in between each sprint as like a cool down, and then I would go again. So it's pretty brutal. Not necessarily like a full workout, but I'm gonna go do some yoga. So hey guys, it is Saturday, I believe March 27th. Getting closer to rounding out this month, and I forgot to wrap up the vlog yesterday. Just been feeling a little down, but I'm still trying to stay positive in the moments where I can. I know that this is a marathon of an experience. It's not something that's likely to be over anytime soon. And I also know that there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be highs and lows. And it's okay to feel sad and down sometimes, but I want to not wallow in that too much because I don't think that that's productive for where I'm at right now. What I'm trying to do with this time off is really kind of explore this question of what do I want out of life. I've always been the kind of person that is interested in a lot of things, and I get really curious about new things, and I'll get obsessed with something and try to learn everything I can about it and study it a ton and eventually drop that thing. So like a jack of all trades, master of none type of person. It's definitely something that I'm a little insecure about. You look at what we've been taught in our society, at least in America, is that you're supposed to, figure out what your dream is from a really young age, and you're supposed to pursue that wholeheartedly 100% of the time. I don't know if I have that one thing that I just have always wanted to do it. Now, like, there are certain things that I do love more than others, and I haven't really lost interest in those things yet, but it doesn't mean that I'm not interested in pursuing other subjects or other hobbies or other causes as well. And it's something I've always been insecure about because I've just been really envious of other people who seem to have things figured out, or at least who seem to know roughly what they want and don't seem to have an inner quarrel with themselves about whether or not they're doing the right thing, or is this going to be something that they want to do a year from now, which is something I struggle with a lot. And I was talking about this with Tyler, and he said, well, how many people do you know? Like, how many people have we met who are older, who have these really storied lives, who've done a bunch of different jobs and tried a bunch of different things? And, you know, those people exist, and they're really cool. You meet them and, like, you say, wow, you've had a really crazy, full life. And he's right. We do have people in our lives that I know that I've met who, they didn't just pursue one job for their entire life. They allowed themselves to change depending on what they felt was right in the moment or what they felt called to. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm trying to reconcile with this insecurity that I've had for a little while and learn how to be okay with it and learn how to trust my gut and do what I feel is right in the moment. So yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more honest and vocal about that because I feel like there are a lot of people that deal with this and struggle. And the fact of the matter is no one has anything all figured out in life. A lot of people are faking it. And just because somebody seems to maybe have it all figured out and like maybe they think that they have the answer and it's like, well, you just need to pick, you just need to do something. Well, that's just because it's easier for them to put you in a box and do that one thing. If that doesn't feel right to you, then you shouldn't do it. I just wanted to end the vlog with that message in case any of you guys are struggling right now. For me, it was like I finally got this really cool job and I was doing well in what I thought, I thought the universe was telling me like, this is right, you're on the right path, and now that I don't have that job anymore, I almost feel like I'm back to where I was last year when I was going through what I call my quarter life crisis. And I'm trying to learn to be okay with the fact that I maybe will always just be curious about different things and that's a positive trait. Yeah. So I'm going to try to use this time to explore that. Explore what else do I want to do? What else do I want to try my hand at? What else do I want to learn in this time? And just try to take care of myself. And I think that's all that anyone can really do right now. Everyone should be doing their best to take care of themselves and their loved ones. And now Code is misbehaving, so I gotta go. All right. Bye, guys.